Oh. Where's the fellow fish geeks and freaks? The fish punks that want to be me. I'm gonna have a rap song. Everybody wants a piece of me. A piece of my action.
I love that.
Am I getting on? Let's see.
Well, dude.
I'll start feeding. Hello, anybody there? Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello, Mr. Craig. I just started feeding some of the fish. People got on, I guess. You want to hear me today? Bear with me a moment. Getting the big pellets. Fish gotta eat. I'm coming. Gotta feed the fish. Feed the fish. gotta eat. Like me. Too much. Alright. Anybody there? Hello? Lights on, nobody home. What's up, Craig? I actually got me a French vanilla iced coffee for once. It's been a couple weeks. I had to go to 2 McDonald's though. The line's too long. Should have opened a McDonald's 30 years ago. Morning, Jason. Hope all is well, fellas. Yeah, it started raining last night. It stopped here. Oh, Craig, you might. Here, let me see something. Probably don't know that. There's my van. But most people probably don't see that. It's like a faded. That's my Zaire Kapampa mail on the hood of my van. My future tattoo. Going in. More rain tonight. I knew you like that. Same fish poop every day. I was supposed to have a shipment today, but it got canceled because I made a point that there were certain things I wanted. The reason I did the order, a lot of times I do these orders based on certain fish or even product. Then I order stuff I don't necessarily need just to fill boxes and get enough order to make it. I didn't mean to put a big monster pellet, extreme pellet in the white cloud tank, but they seem to be enjoying it. Like piranhas attacking that big pellet. Oh well, they'll be fat and sassy to later. So one of the number one Plepko I wanted in didn't make it on the imports, or maybe it was dead on arrival. So unfortunately, order was canceled. So maybe next week, we'll see. I'm working on some other orders. I like feeding like the big monster. Oh, that's floating. That's weird. Feeding like the monster pellets or the scrapers, because it's so fun to watch all the little fish attack it like piranhas. Isn't that crazy? Nom 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 nom. Even though Plecos try to get in there, I might have to give another one. They're all fighting for it. Little piggies, Mabona, Mabona. Then the hap stuff. Man, I got Pleco. He's holding on to that thing. Oh, it's a ride. Fish dodgeball. Yeah, peacock is gonna be a little male. Hello. Cygnus. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Uh-oh, these guys got stuck behind the pad. They're still getting it. Hello. Anywho, there's more guys. So, a bummer, no fish. I have plants. A different vendor that I've never bought from. So, we'll see. Boatload of plants coming. Bunch of plants. There was fish in there, but they're eating that pellet. It kind of all disappeared. We got some trade-ins. Cinnaspilums, turquoise sub, a really nice green terror. Sorry for the glare. Some red hooks. Firemouth says sold. I don't know. Salvinii. So, we're still stocked and jamming, as always. One thing that sucks, I haven't got up there to get yet, is my albino tiger Oscar's dead. He took a major beating in the 450. We've been rehabbing him, and unfortunately he didn't make it. One of the suck parts of being in the fish hobby and business, especially the business. Losing fish. the value of the fish. Still doing some research, thinking, trying to breed some nice fish. They're not too hard to breed, typically. Mine probably breed, and there's babies here and there. I really need to jump on it because I need petricolas here. And one of my suppliers doubled the price. Double the price. So, and then I could ship them in, but I don't. Asia is a whole nother thing, as anybody knows. And missing the top somewhere. Something's off here. Sorry. The open gap there. Don't want nothing jumping out. Put this over for now. Anyhow, they could have lots and lots. We have one zebra pleco left. Went in the cave. Oh, that sucks, Jason. These monsters. I got 20 bucks off these guys now. They're awesome Royals. Doing great. BOGO deal on the rainbow cichlids. These guys look sweet. Look at that. Long thread red marbles. Gotta eat. Breeding the petricolas. Why is it easier when I talk to myself? You gotta look at myself so I see if I do anything stupid. Oh, it's hot in here and I'm not turning on the air. Holy crap. I'm not gonna be here long. I should go downtown. I need to do a maintenance, but I might do it tomorrow. Not feeling it. Anyhow, bringing the, you know what I did? You know, early days, people probably still do like a Cool Whip dish or something and fill it with marbles. And they lay their eggs. You can't even see them. So you have to use a magnifying glass or something to see the eggs in there. And they scatter eggs, but they'll eat their own eggs. They're carnivores, so cannibalistic catfish, and they gotta have hundreds. You know, they can really produce some eggs. What I did is I took a restaurant type cabo, whatever you call that, like a heavy duty clear container. It's in the basement. They're in a 20 long. There's babies of different sizes in there, and I don't go into it because it's definitely a little bit more work. But I probably should start producing them more on my own because of the cost effectiveness of the cost, getting stuff in, shipping, and availability. What I did is, you know what bio balls are? I don't know if I have any around here. Well, they're usually in a wet dry filter. I don't have it. All right, bio balls work great. What I did is I fill the bottom of that container, which is probably about like 8 by 4 by 6 tub. One of these, you know, they use in restaurants. They're expensive, but they're heavy duty and stuff like that. I've used those to raise fry, you know, move fish around, stuff like that. I was going to set one up and plumb it for saltwater one time. I never did it. I was going to make my own rack out of those things because acrylic's expensive. They're expensive, but they're heavy duty and good drilling and stuff. So anyway, those bio balls, put a layer, double layer of bio balls, and you can put like a screen, like you use the like a netting type thing. I don't know, something like this. You can get it a, you know, like Michael's, one of the what do you call those little craft stores or something. There's like different types of screen that the eggs can fall through, and I put that on the top of the bio because bio balls will float, and I usually put some kind of a screen so it kind of weighs it down, and like on a drip tray they put on a wet dry, something like that, and then maybe a little rock, and on top I took inverted with a hole with a clay pot on top of it. The catfish would go in there and breed, and all the eggs would fall down. They couldn't get to them, and the eggs hatch. The babies eat the babies. They have to, or they start swimming up, and the parents start eating them. But what you ideally do is, once you know they have eggs in there, is you remove that container into its own tank, a 10, 20 gallon tank, whatever it is, and cycle it with sponge filter, and then let them hatch and make sure you feed them, and then away you go. But the problem with the Petricolas, probably one raising the fry, pulling the eggs, and raising them, is next is growing them out. It's probably one of the slowest, if not the slowest growing catfish maybe. It could take a year to get 1 inch. So once they're at a certain point, they're pretty dang on hardy. So that's the problem is raising them up. Your favorite sponge squeezer? I feel like I should be on SpongeBob or something. SpongeBob, very fast. Whatever. Still needs to watch that cartoon. I thought that was funny. You're raising Petricola fry now, Craig? To probably increase the growth rate. Oh no. Increase the rate of growth is you don't have to baby like brine shrimp eggs is like stupid expensive. I don't even know what they cost anymore. I mean, back in the day, I worked in this greenhouse store. We sold the cans for like $12. Now they're what? They're $7,500 for a good can of eggs. You might as well just buy frozen, some frozen baby brine, and I think San Francisco and Hikari sells baby brine. But right now, there's frozen food. Hatch live baby brine. Yeah. I'm definitely allergic to brine shrimp. There's a shortage on frozen food right now. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll at least get some of the bloodworms in. But there's, I make my own fry food based with extremes and some other stuff, and krill meal and spirulina. I make it a real fine powdery form through a espresso coffee bean. Yes, I'm allergic to shellfish. Bad. I think I'm allergic to bloodworms too. I mean, I can touch them, I gotta wash my hands. A lot of times I end up with my swollen eye because I end up rubbing my face, and it makes me goofy. I'm allergic to codeine and shellfish. I learned that codeine I was like 12 years old or something. I ended up in the emergency room, and I thought I was gonna die. My shellfish experience. I was over a old friend's that was Asian and having all kinds of seafood, and it didn't taste. It was nothing to me, but man, within a few minutes, my tongue felt weird. Pit of my stomach was on fire. And next thing you know, I was in the bathroom feeling like I was like something's not right. And I'm like, I started talking funny. Yes, and it was. I know his brother was a doctor, dad was a doctor, or whatever, and I know they called. He called his brother or something, and if it would shut off my breathing, 911. I know I popped some Benadryl, and that's kind of the last thing I remember, and getting up like 3 in the morning off the couch and driving home. So that was my first bad experience. But I don't know, see, I didn't grow up eating, we had like salmon cakes, I've eaten fish, when we gone fishing camp or whatever, I never was a fish. I just not a fan. Although the best fish till this day I've ever had twice on that trip was when I was in the Amazon in '08. Tiger shovel nose catfish. It was good, and the guy on our boat, the little Daniel, the Peruvian guy, was really good at cooking. Guinea pig was amazing. I ate caiman. I ate arapaima. I ate emperor, Bolgichromis microlepsis, B2. When I was in Technique 2.5, 3 years ago. But that tiger shovel nose was the best fish I've ever tasted. That was like really good. But yeah, I've had a couple bad incidents. First time I went to a hibachi grill. You know, Mylin, my fiance's Chinese, so, but we went with a bunch of friends to east side of here into this fancy hibachi thing. And I think all Asians eat seafood. That's a normal exotic foods. But so she had like combo steak shrimp thing or something. I had the fillet. I always get the fillet. I love my steak. I'm a meat potato type guy. And so she couldn't finish all her like steak, and I was like, oh, we ain't wasting that. Here, give me over there. And I start chowing down on her uneaten like fillet, whatever. And then I was like, I got that feeling. Yeah, I'll never forget it. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, the shrimp juice mixed with the steak. I had to fly up to Tops, whatever it was at the time, Finest maybe, I don't know what it was back then, up the street, shopping center, and buy Benadryl and start popping Benadryls. I used to have they gave me an EpiPen at one time, and to keep on me. So, yeah, I had a couple incidents. Went to a New Year's Eve party, and of course I'm hungry. And they had like a buffet set up at my friend's house, whatever, and I'm like, it was like a cheesy potato, but it had shrimp in it. I know the feeling. I'm like, nothing's labeled, so I'm just like, load up my plate, wings, blah, 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 and start mounting down. I'm like, uh-oh. What's in this food? Is there shrimp in that food? Oh, there's shrimp in that cheesy potato thing or something. I'm like, oh, shit. Like they had Benadryl. Yeah, not fun. So, oh well. So I gotta watch it. And when we go somewhere now, if we go to hibachi, they have to make my food first. If they're doing it on the grill or one of those stone things or something, whatever. So I always have to sell them allergies, so they have to always make my steak first and stuff, on the grill before they put everything else on there. Anyhow. So no fish. Plant order, I think maybe by Friday. We have a new batch of night crawlers in. I just ordered a couple of pallets of Fluval, Hagen, FX6s and FX4s. So added already some orders that are pending from the show in August. So we've been selling quite a few of lately because the shortages, and I ordered a couple pallets of 32 flex with stands. I ordered quite a few grand. I owe Fluval Hagen a lot of money the next couple months. CDC. That's like a drugstore. So I'm trying to stock. I just brought over out clears from the stock room because I have more coming in cases and media. So Hagen and Fluval, I will be stocked to the till. I got plenty of rock and wood, I think, to get through the winter. Plenty of decoration. A few tanks. I noticed looking for a friend, looking for a stand. I started looking through the tanks. No big tanks, but 75-gallon tanks were in stock. 90-gallon tank was in stock, which I was surprised. But that's using the same frame as a 75, 110, whatever. So I haven't seen 110s forever. Of course, the prices are not cheap, so it's what it is. I don't know if anybody pays attention to business. This is not politics, but business. China might crash the economy. I just posted on my one page, whatever, and, because all the shipping issues, the containers are so backed up, they're shut down, whatever. I know China's a pain in the ass to the world. I mean, they own a lot, too much, and produce most of everything, or provide materials, raw materials to make things in the world. But it's a world economy. I learned that when I took business classes back in '88, whatever it was. And that was like, the start of it, I guess. But they crash, man. I don't know. We're all, there's everything that crashed. So, gear up. Ready, rock and roll. What else? We'll do a walkthrough, and then I gotta move on. I've been getting a lot of work done in the other building, trying to get that place cleaned up, organized. Well, you know what? Another sucks. I moved a coloring up nice male, phenylchylus, not as big as the one in there, and with like 4 or 5 females and a acrylic 75 gallon, a couple female electric blues, and they freaking killed it. I can't believe it. What the frick? I mean, I easy get $75 for that fish here, all day long, for a male pheno. So, I'm down to 1 male at my other building, or at my house. That's nice. So, I don't know. I don't want to breed at my house anymore. Unless, eventually at the Burundi's breed or the MOBAs, which would be a couple years. But I don't want to get in. I'm not setting up more tanks. I'm done at home. I think I'm down to 9 tanks. I have my big display tanks, my turtles, my pond, and eventually another puppy or 2 maybe. That's it. I want to get back. I want to go back to Africa twice. I'm planning on going back to Malawi, Larry, before he retires, and I want to go back to Tanganyika. Maybe one more trip to South America. We'll see. So before I die, gotta get a couple more field trips in. I'm thankful I've been able to do some of the things I've done in my life. Thought I had to go in the military originally, Navy, to become a scuba diver and go travel the world, but work hard, save money, pay your bills, and you can do stuff, buy stuff, and enjoy life. So, yep, I might be doing some hatchery tours then in the near future if I get this straightened up over there. I'm trying to get the dojo thing going, so that's another thing. Right now, we're manned well. Got a young guy that helps clean tanks over there, so little grasshopper, my guppy, fledgling. So, anywho, let's go look around real quick. This tank is a train wreck. This eel, I love that eel. He's like a dog, but he just wrecks tanks. It's like you can't even have decoration. Oh, I'm trying to get fire eel still, black ghost knives. Getting imports, which a lot of stuff comes from Asian countries, is getting more complicated, more expensive. I want like Arandas. I want to get more like fancy, like pandas, fantails, moors, and all that stuff. But the one newer importer doesn't deal with goldfish. I don't know why, but anyhow, getting a little low on guppies. I might get some more guppies. Still have some Koi loaches. What do you know? Oscars up the wazoo. Buy 2, get 2 free. That is the current deal. That zebra pleco is hiding good. 1 left. Get that last one. I love these black cories. I got the Bud Light on, so look at that. These Osies are sweet. Tenuatus. Man, seeing those in the wild, can't beat it, man. I that's my kind of tank. is swimming and Tanganyika, diving, or Malawi. Multi-punctata is another great catfish to breed. The cuckoo cats, I bred them a number of times in the past. But it's challenging. The cichlids get smart and they'll quit breeding. That's a little stirred up because I've put all those big pellets in there. So, 1 or 2 puffers left. Plenty of fronts. More fronts. Oh, I have an idea. On the Zaire MOBAs, that first batch I'm going to sell, I think there's only like 6, maybe 7. I have to double check. I have a lot of people vying for the MOBA fry, which is going to be a few weeks before they're ready. But I'm thinking about doing a silent auction. Highest bidder. It might be kind of fun, and then I might make some more money, which is always a good thing. So many people wanting those MOBAs, and I think I missed a mouthful, which is shame on me. But I just found more baby Nangus, the F1 group, moving some stuff around yesterday, moving some rock around. Oh, I need to get archers. I need to put that on the list. Another Asian import. That one I think we're going to redo. We're going to pull out that puffer and a Tenati and make it a Tetra Tank community. The live plants. But we're stocked to the till, man. We're getting low on extreme. Another extreme order's coming very soon. This is the one major pleco I was trying to get and it didn't show up. So, oh, one of the red lizard cats. Hey. So, I might be getting some medium blue Acaras in. Trying to get those blue Avatar Angels. That's another request to look for. I'll find out. I don't know what I'm going to do with this tank. I thought about making this a goldfish tank. Like Arandas, Ryonkins, and pearl scales. I like goldfish now, especially with the pond, but that's kind of what I call a lagoon tank, pond tank. And I could turn off a heater. That would save me probably a couple bucks a month. Yeah. I thought about doing a poll. I'm still 5 more days in Facebook jail. Do I have a stand? It looks like I have a stand for 48 by 18. I'm going to get a 90 gallon in. I got room to stand one more tank up. I crammed stuff. Couple 125s. I got a super deal. Hey. Attack! Attack! Attack, bitch! You want a piece of me? Oh my gosh. Oh, here, remember the deal. Buy a tank, you get a free roll of toilet paper. You can't beat that. Free roll of toilet paper. Amazing. Only at something fishy. Oh, God. I'm losing my mind. All right. I got some calls. I got lost some, I will go for, let me see. Put me on the list. There's Zaires. 3 Oscars I got. That's cool. Sorry, I lost, let me put my phone down. I got scroll here. See my mug. All right, let's see. As well. I'm planning on retiring in the next year or 2. Nice, Craig. Don't get too crazy. You get burned out. I've seen it many times. It's it's a great hobby, and if it pays for itself a little extra, good for you. But I know a lot. I'm gonna miss some good breeders that've been doing it longer than me, and they're about done. And it's what sucks. Unless you get somebody reliable to help, going on vacation, traveling, do anything with having livestock. it makes it a challenge. You know, it makes you worry a lot. Nangus are just like the Samazis, basically. They're near each other in Zambia. I think I dove in Nangu also, or near there. Jason, I ship here and there, spring, summer, maybe a little bit this fall, weather depending on my schedule. If I ship, it's usually on a Tuesday. I had somebody from New Jersey wanted like 5 Fritosas. What do you want? Maybe the Samazis or something. It was the Samazis, I think. But he only wanted like 5 fish, and I just quote him what the price is right from the Postal Service Express was like $115, $119. You know, if you want to pay, I've had it. You know, I have people pay some crazy cost just to get fish, but you need to fill up a box. One of those standard. You know, I could pack something. If it's 5 fish, I won't ship like priority now. It's too dangerous. I mean, I could. I pretty much don't have no more guarantee. Because just like here, once a fish go out that door, it's out of my control. Once I hand those off to the FedEx, whoever, the airlines, whoever, fish are 100% perfect gold. Once they're out of my hands, I have no control of what happens. So, I'm no longer eating for other people stupid. And I can't control Mother Nature. Not yet, anyway. Thor. So, yeah. That's why when I ship, typically it's spring and summer, early fall, because the weather is good. But the cost, unless you have airport to airport, like Southwest, that's the best bet typically. You're funny, Dave. Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this auction thing. So any input would be good. MOBAs, yep. So yeah, I was selling for $40, and everybody's buying for them at $40. So I'm gonna probably put on the minimum at 30. I mean, I get 35 now for all the others I hear. So the MOBAs, I'm getting a little bit more because just don't have many. I have one group, one wild group, and not a whole lot of fry. I had a band page. I have it. I forgot about it. I don't know if I even still have the app on my new phone. It's hard to, you know, I don't know if it's part of my age, getting older. You get set in your ways. It's like, don't like change. You like things to be band you can auction. I have to see that. So, yeah, I want to do it somewhere where I don't want it in multiple locations because it'd be hard for me to, you know, monitor. That's always great. That's what I always tell people. That's one benefit if you're able to come and visit me. I just had somebody do that the other day. They were talking about shipping there like this, and they weren't sure. And you get to see our tanks. All right. You get to see the fish, the tanks, clean, healthy, whatever. If something's a problem, we're not selling it to you, so I don't care. Some people bought stuff that just came in, but that's on them. They want to go and quarantine it, make sure it's all right before they put it in their display tank or do whatever they do. That's fine. But typically we're whole 24 hours, and especially when it comes to our fish. We breed in-house, my Fritosas and stuff like that. They're pretty much gold. So, yeah. And then, I mean, with shipping costs and everything, if you could drive. I had one guy one time drove 24 hours from Denver, Colorado to Cleveland, Ohio to buy 3 fish. I gave him a deal. They were $300 each. I had them for $750, I think. He gave me the cash, and I shipped it to him like 3 weeks later. That was like 2003, first year I opened maybe, over there, the store over there. They were Synodontis grandiosus catfish, a rare, true Synodontis grandiosus, not a hybrid. Long time ago, young guy, drove, didn't even take them, gave me the money, and I shipped them to him 3 weeks later. And when I did a speaking engagement at the club out there years ago, 5 years now, maybe, in Denver, and Bob Gore, a friend of mine, now he lives in Florida, stayed with him a couple nights and his wife, and told him about it. Some young guy come driving from here all the way to Cleveland, 24 hours, buy 3 fish. And turns out the one I had in a display tank was a male. The 3 I got shipped in were females. He was going to try to breed them. I'm like, more power to you. I just want one as a pet. Awesome catfish, awesome. I love to still have one of those. I need that for my collection. I have a lot of different Synodontis. My oldest fish is a Synodontis alcathamus. That's 29 years old. So, yep. And Bob said he tried getting those at the university, and they're taking down a bunch of tanks. And the Denver Zoo and Aquarium got that trio of graniosus cats. That's like 5 years ago. So, I mean, obviously they can live a long time. So that's cool. They're still around probably. Hope, and obviously haven't bred because I'm probably would hear about it in the States. So anywho, all right, I gotta bust out of here. I'll work on the plans. I got so many ideas, my head's gonna explode. But yeah, I think about doing an auction on the MOBAs. So I'm gonna wait till it's gonna be a few weeks. I'll wait till I get out of Facebook jail. And I guess, yeah, Facebook jail. And I'll go from there. I'll figure something out. I'll look at that ban thing. But I don't think a ton of people use it. So, see, I could sell stuff on my Facebook business page. Not like people, because I'm a legitimate business. But these a-hole Facebook, they keep... even on my rad martial arts thing page, oh, you need to update you have not posted anything for a while. I can't, you morons. You banned me from all my pages, from my personal BS. And then they want you to advertise. Oh, here for $10 credit, you can blah blah blah. Facebook rant. Pisses me off. What? 4 more days or 5 more days? 5 more days, I think. Have a party. I'm gonna have to get this with a little Bailey's Irish cream mixed in. Really get me going. I could be in 60 minutes back in jail. Not my luck. So yeah, we'll see. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out a bit, and probably see you Saturday morning. I'm out. Bye.